Okay, I got a really small mojarra on because I'm looking for a snapper right here. There it is. There it is. Come on out of that. That's a snapper. He ain't big enough though. Ain't nowhere near big enough. Little guy. See if he's got any bigger friends in there still. I got a bunch of really small mojarras, which are ideal for snapper, so I'm going to target snapper today because I feel like getting something to eat. Anyways. Still might catch a redfish or a snook. It's just that with the bigger baits, you weed out the snapper. That's a snapper. Ooh, that's not a snapper. That's a snook. It's not a bad one either. Not a bad one. That's funny, I was just saying, we still might catch a redfish or a snook. Maybe I should say that every cast. Yeah, this is like a 24, 25 inch snook. Cute little guy. He's about 22 maybe. $22 and a half. Forgot my fishing gloves today. Which I just recently started wearing gloves and I already view them as essential equipment now. They keep me from getting cut by my braid mainly when I'm retying. The braid has a tendency to cut into your fingers when you're trying to cinch down knots, and the gloves are really good for protecting you from that. This guy fray our lineup? Yeah, he did. We're gonna retie. Okay, we located some snapper right here. We threw in a tiny pilchard and it got eaten immediately, so there's probably a few of them in there. We'll try again. The first guy got taken off the hook. Pitch him up here and let him drift towards the branch there. Should be over this way so I can pull him out from under. Where did the bait go? Okay, he's getting eaten. Okay, we got him. Feels like a decent snapper. I don't think he'll keep though. He's about 8 or 9. Little guy, still looking for the big one. There it is, we're getting 8. We got him. Ooh, that one might be a little better one. Oh yeah, he had a friend with him too. Oh, I wish I had my gloves. This guy's close, and he's got some pretty blues on him. So put him on 12, 22. So this guy's right at 10, but we'll let him go because I don't want to keep one that's that close. I'm looking for something 11 or 12, 10 and a half at least. I wasn't recording. Unbelievable. Pretty redfish, guys. Just a textbook red, one spot on each side. Let's see how big he is. He looks like about 24. I thought I was recording the whole fight, and I wasn't. $23.25. Not a bad fish. Let's get it back in the water. And now I will turn on my camera for the release before I forget. There we go. Yeah, so we actually saw this guy blowing up bait from a distance. I thought he was a snook because he was right on the edge of the mangroves blowing up bait, but we catch a mix in this little bay, a lot of reds and snook. I was just thinking to myself, I have never come into this little bay and not left with a fish. It's a pretty nice spot. We let this guy play it out. We had really loose drag and we just let him play it out, so we're gonna take our time to revive him. Yeah, he's ready, he's kicking his fins. There he goes. All right, so we have a snook and a redfish again, which means all we need is the trout. I'm gonna fish this bay for a few more minutes and see if maybe we can upgrade the snook. And then after that, we'll move over to the grass flat and try to pick up the trout. That would make 4 consecutive slams in this in Estero Bay if we can pick up a trout this afternoon. I think it's doable. It's a little windy out there, but I think, man, there's a fish blowing up right over there. Yeah, I'm gonna fish this bay a little bit more. That could be the snook we're looking for. We got another snook, but it's just a little guy. I think our last one was bigger. He gave us a good jump before I got the camera rolling. I was in the middle of changing batteries when he bit. I didn't even know I had him until I started picking up my slack. Okay, good, he gave us one more good jump. Probably gonna pop off because I'm not bothering to loosen the drag. I'm not worried about landing him. If we land him, so be it. If not, no big deal. Which little guy? Come here, you. Oh yeah, he wasn't coming off. Little baby snook, not even worth measuring. There he goes. Yeah, I had a bait out and I was just changing my GoPro battery and he ate it and was free swimming while I did that. There's another fish right there. Man, it is on over here. Let's get back in there. Oh, look at that, man. They're blowing up over there. When you see a blow up like that, the key is not to take your eyes off of it. If you look away for a second, you'll lose it because all this shoreline looks so similar. We know there's a fish right in there. Could be on the move, but oftentimes they'll still be there if you throw right back in there. Get within range. Yeah, there was a redfish right in front of us, just spooked off. Okay, that cast was not far enough. Didn't get where I wanted to go. I think we're gonna stake out right here though, because it looks like it's going off. Ooh, something just ate it. I just saw something. I didn't even feel the bite. I just saw the fish in this clear water swim over and nail it. I was looking at my bait and I just saw this big silver flash and the bait disappeared. Why can't you be a bigger fish, man? Tell you what, if you chill out so that you don't throw the bait off, I'll stick it in your mouth when I release you so you can grow bigger. I think you already threw the bait off. Okay, that was not very graceful, but we got him in the net. Chill. Another little baby snook. Off you go. At this point, I decided to set off in search of the trout. I knew that out on the big open bay on the grass flats, the wind was howling at 20 plus, but I also knew that that's where the big trout were. So I decided to tough it out in the wind and try to get the slam. Now, the wind noise in these clips was just too crazy, so I deleted it and I'm going to do a little voiceover. Now, the way I like to find the trout at this location is just to pedal really slowly across the grass flat, just at a moderate pace with the pedal drive, and troll a gulp shrimp on a 1/4 ounce jig head out behind me. Now, every 5 seconds or so, I'll just do a little double twitch with my wrist, and that usually triggers the fish to bite. Once I get into an area where I'm getting a lot of bites, usually I'll be getting like 16, 17-inch fish. At that point, I'll stake out and just do a normal cast and retrieve along the bottom, and that usually results in bigger fish. So in this clip, I've already staked out and I'm searching for a bigger trout, and it didn't take long to get a bigger one hooked up. So we got another slam on Estero Bay, our 4th consecutive slam at that location. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.